All right, everybody, welcome back. We are back here today with, you already know, everybody's favorite salesman from Honda of Keene, Brennan.
Oh, you'll make me blush.
Thank you for taking me out again today. I appreciate it.
Of course.
Today, we are in the all-new 2024 Honda CR-V EXL. So this is the, second to top trim?
So this will be now the third to top trim level?
Third to top trim.
It's going to be the top gas model for your trim levels, yep.
We've already done the hybrid, as you guys might have seen, so now we are in the straight gas model version. It's got a 190 horsepower, turbocharged, 4-cylinder, VTEC. Everybody knows Honda VTEC. 179 pound-feet of torque. And we got our CVT automatic transmission that everybody knows and loves.
Still get a nice generous, 29 miles to the gallon, 29.5 if you really want to be that analytical on it.
Yeah, some people like that. Some people are like, oh, you said 29, it's 29.5.
Yeah.
Well, we said 29.5, so you can't come at us. Kind of similar, it's got a similar feeling to the CR-V hybrid. I mean, it's relatively the same car, just not a hybrid. Not a whole lot from the 2023s to the 2024s. Just a couple of interior upgrades. Really nice black leather seats, leather trim. All your good Honda interior stuff. We do have wireless charging in this one. I don't think we had wireless charging.
No, not in the
hybrid.
Sport. Yeah.
So you do get wireless charging in this. You get your USB-C, your normal USB 3, and you got your 12-volt up here.
All wireless too, so you can pair up to the wireless Android Auto, Apple CarPlay while you have your phone charging. So no need to buy that extra phone cable.
We do have the 9-inch infotainment display. This car, I love the Honda displays. The same display as it was in the CR-V and the Civic as well that we did. This one has a little bit more than half digital display, so you get your RPMs and all your driver information in the middle. That's all digital, but you still get that physical speed display.
Exactly, and you're able to cycle through a couple different options on the digital display. If you have kids, you want to make sure they're all buckled in.
Yeah.
Are you a really fuel conscious driver? Do you want to see what that fuel economy is? Have your navigation linked if you're going on a trip. You got a lot of options for that display.
Nice sunroof. I say it every time we do a model video with a sunroof. Gotta have a sunroof.
And it's a good size too, You hop into some cars and the sunroof almost feels like, why is it even there? Sort of thing with how thin they can be, but it's a nice generous size sunroof.
I think a good rule of thumb is if you can fit somebody out or in the sunroof, it's a good size. Get heated seats in the EXL. You get your drive mode selector, your hill descent, park and brake, all that good stuff. Your metal dials and that honeycomb, which I'm a big fan of the new honeycomb.
Really ties it all together. The dash doesn't feel like it's separated into a bunch of different sections. It's all just nice and uniform looking. Got dual climate as well with those dials. So
I think last time we said dual climate, you're like, oh, so you're not fighting with your significant other, you do it yourself. We also have, I think you pointed this out when we were in the Pilot, is they have a little gap between the infotainment display and the dash where you can put your fingers on. We always fail to mention that, so we'll throw that in there.
Yeah, it's super handy, and it's just one of those little things that, if you never thought about it, you never realize it was there, but once it's there, you want to use it all the time.
So you get nice alloy rims on the EXL.
Nice 18-inch.
Yeah, the good 18-inch alloy wheels. Now, I think when we did the CR-V hybrid, we didn't really kind of talk about with the redesign, who would kind of look for a vehicle like this. It's a really great all-around vehicle. Plenty of space in here. There's a ton of room back there. I could fit back there easily.
Yeah, I mean, I've gone on plenty of test drives in these vehicles, and in the back every single time, I'm about as comfortable as I can be. I generally have no complaints sitting in the back of it, and I'm not a smaller individual by any means. They have the nice stadium seating, so if you are a little bit taller, you kind of get that little bit of a lift. So you don't feel your legs are pushed up into your chest or anything like that. You get the nice little fold down armrest and cup holder, which is nice and convenient, so you can really just kind of lounge in the back.
And there's also plenty of room in the trunk too. What kind of demographic do you think would you recommend the new CR-V to?
You'll get a lot of empty nesters that are looking to downsize from the big third row seater SUVs that'll really entertain Honda CR-Vs, or those families that are just getting started. You have one kid on the way, you're looking for something safe, something reliable, and you know, these Hondas, no matter what trim level you're looking at, you get all the Honda sensing features.
Yep.
And if you look in the back, you got all the little clips for the car seats.
Yep.
They're nice and easy to access.
You don't get blind spot in this. Like you said, you get all the Honda sensing features. So you get the collision mitigation, what's it called? The cruise control.
Yeah, the road departure.
Road departure, yeah. You get great gas mileage. I mean, I think all the model videos that we've done together, I mean, we always bring up how like safe and reliable Honda is. But with the new redesigned in the 2023s and then the 2024s, I really like how they fixed the front. So they made it looks more, it's more pleasing to the eye, in my opinion.
It's like a modern vehicle.
Yeah.
You know, it doesn't look like it's trying to be anything it's not. It's a nice, sleek looking modern vehicle that, you know, it really feels updated from what it was. The old CR-Vs they very quickly, you know, with that sloped down hood and everything like that, you know, a lot of people love that visibility. But now the hood's a little bit more flattened out. It's out of your way enough so you're not staring at your hood, but you can see it enough to know where your front end is.
Exactly. And it's a little bit longer than the old generation, which I like a lot too. It gives you more room in the back, obviously more room up here and more room for storage in the trunk.
And Honda utilizes that space amazingly.
Absolutely.
You never feel claustrophobic inside of a Honda.
What kind of what drive modes do you have in the gas version?
So you'll have economy, which I almost jokingly describe to a lot of people as parent mode, because it's going to limit that top end power of the vehicle. So you don't have that extra get up and go, but you'll be driving more fuel efficiently without having to think about it.
Yeah.
And then you also have snow mode, which is going to adjust how that all-wheel drive system works. And because this vehicle also has the automatic shutoff, if you're in snow mode, it's going to counteract that a little bit to make sure the car is up at running temperature, the cabin's at the temperature you have it set to. So it's not shutting off, cutting power to those heating elements while you're in those snowy winter conditions.
Another cool thing that you get in these is the hill descent control, which I think is really cool too, because that's just kind of showing that if you do want to, you know, take this moderately off-roading or something, like you could.
Getting, you know, right up to the trailheads and everything like that, by all means, And I mean, we've driven these in the winter when we've been absolutely buried in our lovely New England winters, you know, just trying to get them out of the parking lot. And I mean, they're amazing. They don't hesitate. Definitely, you know, brought up to a more modern vehicle. Like you said, it's so sleek looking. Everything was tied together very well. Yeah. And you get the right amount of features for them too. Like this one has power lift gate. Yep. You can also program the height of it. So if you're parking it in the garage and, well, you don't want to repaint your hatch and your ceiling.
Or take off your garage door.
Exactly. You can program that height level, so that's something you never need to worry about. All that stuff, you know, you can really haul a decent amount of equipment with this too. You get an extra 500 pounds of towing capacity when compared to that hybrid powertrain as well. So it can be that really nice utilitarian vehicle if you need.
There you have it. Thank you everybody for joining us back on this newest edition of the Model Tour video. We are in the 2024 Honda CR-V EXL. I'm Reilly.
I'm Brennan.
And thank you guys for tuning along, and we'll catch you guys in the next one.